Today we'll discuss how to conduct a job analysis that is needed to make a job description along with its template. Hi, this is Mike Negami, Lean Sigma Black Belt. I talked about job descriptions and performance appraisals in my last video. Then one viewer told me that that's the responsibility of the HR department. That's true. It's certainly not our direct responsibility as process improvement experts, and we may not even have the authority to do it. However, even though we have completed a process improvement, it's the employee who will actually work with the improved process. If they don't do their work proactively and properly, it will be difficult to gain true success in the improvement, and overall optimization will not be achieved. The strength of employee resources is the foundation of process improvement, and the quality of a company depends on the quality of the HR system they have. Therefore, it's good to do those projects with your HR department. Today, we'll learn how to make a job description in the continuation of the previous video. First, I'll introduce the easiest method. In English-speaking countries, there are plenty of templates for many job positions, so you can download and use them after customizing them for your own company. For example, this web page is the How to Write a Job Description page of Indeed.com, a job search site. Scroll down. Then you can download almost any position's job description template. They are all in English, but if you need them in another language, copy the whole text and translate it with Google Translate, then edit it for your company. That's much easier than making it from scratch. I'll put both links in this video's description, so please try it. This method is very easy and good when you want results quickly, but if you consider it in terms of the company's strategic level, I recommend that you make it from the beginning and properly. But we can't do that right away because it's necessary to know your target position's job content, so we have to do a job analysis first. This is the template to conduct the job analysis. Here are the instructions to follow. In step 2, we'll collect information from the target position's employees. There are a few methods for that. For the writing method, there is a task question form on the next worksheet. Print it and ask the employees to fill it out with their answers, or send them this Excel file and have them type their answers on it directly. The other two methods are the interviewing method and observation method. In any method, it's better to collect information from multiple people in the same position. In step 3, we'll summarize the collected information by task, importance, and frequency. Task is work that is done on a regular basis to complete the target job duties. When writing each task, it's good to write it in the form of perform what, to whom or what, how and why. For example, for one of the tasks of a chef in a restaurant, it would be ensure safety and sanitation practices in the kitchen by educating staff regularly in order to prevent food contamination and injuries. At this point, the more detailed the better. In the importance column, enter from 1 for not important to 4 for very important. In the frequency column, indicate how many hours each task is to be done in a month. After entering answers in both columns, those answers will be automatically multiplied by each other and the result will appear in the index column. You can see that the larger the number is in the column, the more important the task is for this position. In step 4, that jobs manager or SME's subject matter experts will list up the KSAs, which is knowledge, skill, and ability that are needed for achieving the job's duties. In the KSA acquiring period column, enter 1 to 4 according to these measurements above, whether each item is already needed from the first day of work or how soon it's needed to acquire it on the job. The things you need to pay attention to here are tasks, but not to evaluate individual employees. In the last step, step 5, consider which KSA each task needs. In this table, the numbers on the vertical axis represent each task, and the numbers on the horizontal axis represent the KSA above. So put 1 in cells where each task and related KSAs intersect. Then index numbers will appear in the index yellow highlighted row. The higher index a KSA has, the more important it is for this job. This is the end of the job analysis. Now we are ready to write a job description. This file includes a job description template. Double-click the Word file icon here to open it. By reviewing the analysis result above, you can write the position's job summary, responsibilities, qualification and skills, required licenses or experience, as well as other desired qualities. If your company has different benefits based on job positions, write the position's benefits as well. We spend most of our time on the job analysis. Take this opportunity to conduct this job analysis for each job position. You may find many Kaizen points, so please give it a try. Thank you very much for viewing. Please click the subscribe button. Also click and watch my other related videos. Thanks.